Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a new launch from Lakme. This is their wet and dry dual finish compact powder from the 9 to 5 range. Now this retails for 650 rupees for 9 grams of product, and these are available in 8 shades. I have picked up the shade 34 Almond, and I know the packaging, everything about this compact looks so familiar. It does. Now let's have a look at the packaging. The packaging looks very familiar to the other 95 products from Lakme. Now if you open this, you have this compact. Open this is what the compact looks like. So you can see it has this very reflective metallic finish. It's typical of the Lakme 9 to 5 compacts, and the packaging is very similar to the Lakme Primer Plus Matte. I know this rose gold a very reflective metallic finish is there in all of the Lakme 9 to 5 products, but this particular packaging is the same as you get in the foundation compact from the Lakme 9 to 5 range. That is the matte plus primer range. Yeah, that is where you have the very similar packaging. You have a sponge, you have this there are two partitions here, and you have this place where you have holes here because you want to air out the sponge, especially it's a wet and dry product. And then here you do have a very good mirrors. Lakme compact mirrors are always very good. You also have this, and you have the sponge, and you have a good mirror. Of course, I'll be covering up the mirror, and so this is what the compact looks like. This is the shade 34 Almond. Now coming to this kind of packaging, it's the same in the Lakme Primer Plus Matte Compact Foundation, and that too you can use both ways, wet and dry. And you also have another range. It's the 9 to 5 Flawless Matte Complexion Compact, which is just a basic packaging where you will not have these two partitions. You will just have the compact, the sponge applicator, which is slightly different from this one because that is only for dry application, and you have a mirror in that, and the outer packaging too will be slightly different. Matte range. Now the shade names are very different from the shade names in the dual finish 9 to 5 wet and dry compact, that is this one. It's very different from the shade names in the Lakme 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte, and there you have 6 different shades. Here you have 8 shades, and also that retails for slightly lesser price. It retails for 575 for 9 grams. And also there is another dry and wet and dry compact from the Lakme Absolute range. That is, I think it's the Lakme Absolute White Intense Wet and Dry Compact. I have already reviewed it. We'll leave the link in the description box. And that too, the shades in that are I think they have 6 shades in that, and also the shade names are very different in all these 3 ranges from Lakme. Now you can use this compact in 2 ways. To get a very natural finish, you just have to use this dry with this, or you can use your brush too. And I just show the swatch of this one. So this is the swatch. It does blend in very well. You can see it blends in very well. Gives you a very natural finish. I prefer using this the dry or just the powder compact alone, the dry way for normal everyday use. But if you want to glam it up a bit and have a more more coverage, and to have this foundation like finish, wet your sponge and then dab onto the compact, and you can blend it onto your skin to get that foundation like finish. Of course, you will have more coverage when you use this wet, and I will show you now. So you can use this dry if you just want to have minimum coverage. So you can see this gives you medium coverage, but I'm pretty happy with this coverage. This is in the shade Almond. You can see this is in the shade Almond. It blends in very well and gives you a very natural matte finish. You can see it blends very well. It covers uneven skin tone. But if you want more coverage, then you can try this way. So I'm going to just spray some water onto it. You can see so you can see the sponge is wet. Now let's just dab onto the compact and then apply it on our face. And I'm just taking some product. You can see. Okay. You can see it gives flawless, natural skin-like looking finish. This is a foundation finish you're getting in, so you can just carry this one product with you, dampen it and use it over your face when you want more coverage. This definitely gives more coverage than using it dry, and it blends in very well. It's not patchy. I would definitely say that using it wet gives more coverage than using it dry. So if you want me to do a comparison or between the dry and the wet way of using this, then dry definitely gives you a medium coverage, whereas using it dampening the sponge and using it as a wet foundation, then definitely it gives you a more buildable coverage. The coverage is definitely more when you use it wet, and it does look very flawless and natural on the skin, and it definitely brightens the skin also. It looks a little brighter when you use it wet. Then I like to use it both ways. Both are great. Of course, for more coverage, then you can use this. Now also, this is a dual product. It can be used just as a simple compact, or you can use it as a foundation as well. So it's really great to travel with one product and use it two ways. I really like this product, and of course I did do the shade matching in the Lakme counter at the Health and Glow store. I have always mentioned that it's always been a hit or miss whenever I choose foundation or compact shades online, because they look different on screen and they end up looking different when I get the product. So I really like this product. I think you can try this out. You can use it for an everyday use, as well as you can use it as a foundation as well. The dual way in which you use this product makes it really easy to use, and also if you're traveling, then you don't have to carry liquid foundations or anything like that. You can carry this one. And also I have combination skin. It's slightly dry during winter, but then hey, we really don't have winters in Chennai. It's always pleasant climate maybe, but then I think this will be very nice even during summer. So you can apply this on your skin. But if you have very dry skin, then definitely I do suggest moisturizing your skin. And if you have a lot of pores like me, then definitely use a primer, and don't forget to use sunscreen also. And this works very well on top of all of these products I've mentioned: your moisturizer, your sunscreen, and of course your primer. I like to use it the dry way, just for a bit of mattifying my skin. But then if you want a little bit more coverage, then definitely dampen the applicator and use it the wet way. It really works great both ways. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and also turn on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new review video. So until then, take care and